This is
I hope he
coming up a
retires.
lot. I
If
mean,
he
'cause
retires,
we were
please.
talking about this last year, though, right? Remember last year we were all talking about like, oh, Travis Kelce's going to propose like at the end, and then they didn't. So now it's like, okay, now this time it's definitely got to happen. Not to be against love, and this has nothing to do with either person, but if the Philadelphia Eagles of all teams can ruin love and they could just beat the Chiefs so that Travis Kelce can't propose, I mean that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
That would be pretty damn funny if the Philadelphia Eagles, right, like Travis Kelce's trying to get down one knee and propose, and they're just fly Eagles, fly like that. I would respect that, and that's something that Philly fans would do.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate it. I would. Oh, oh,
I missed the Brady and the Pats.
Perna, are you at the point where the Chiefs have overtaken Tom Brady, your FYTB? You were Mr. FYTB.
Sure.
Have they overtaken the hatred for you? The Kansas
Uh,
City Chiefs.
I don't think I can ever hate a single entity as much as I hated the Patriots.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
I think it's probably because I've matured, I've grown up. Like I just, when the show's over, when I'm done working, I don't think about the Chiefs. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
Tom Brady and the Patriots winning, that used to ruin my week. Like I used to be so like it would pop in my head. I'm like, oh, those cocksucking motherfucking Patriots. Go full Al Swearingen from
Yeah.
Deadwood, So I don't think I can.
Ooh.
Actually, I realized this week, like I'm over the amount of people still complaining about the officiating with the Chiefs. And I never thought I would get tired of watching like a team who won a game have so many people try and tarnish their victory. Usually I'm like, that's funny, keep going.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, all right, guys, it's Wednesday and people are still posting about the spot of the ball and all this other stuff. And like, I don't want to see any more of it. It's annoying. It's annoying.
Yeah. No, I got you. Right. Well, I mean, again, like Chiefs fans aren't happy about it
Yeah.
either, right? Because then, and again, as a Packers fan and
Yeah.
many calls, like it makes it more hollow because it's like we're not even talking about the result of the game. Like we're not talking about the
Yeah.
game, like the actual plays, because like that was a good game. Like the Chiefs and the Bills
Yeah.
put on another great playoff classic.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's frustrating as hell when you have any other influence there, but man, like it was a damn good game. But I agree with you, like that's what's remaining, right? Like that's
Yeah.
what's kind of carrying over. And now for the people who are going to watch the Super Bowl, it's like, oh man, like if anything happens that's even remotely there, because that's the thing too, like we've also gotten into a point where the narrative is going to be confirmed correct regardless, right? Because every single play there's going to be a missed holding call. Every single
Sure.
play, like there's going to be something. It's like, wow, they missed another face mask. Oh, it's and it was in the chat. Like I saw it in the chat when the Bills would do something well, right? And maybe it was like there was a little like, oh, maybe they missed a hold. Crickets, nothing. And I get it, but it's
Yeah.
like, guys, let's just have the same energy the entire time and be like, oh no, that's bad officiating. That's bad officiating. Let's just keep it down.
Like that whole thing started with the
For
Eagles
sure.
Chiefs Super Bowl. I think like it
Holding.
became a big thing because of was it Bradbury that did the hold or Slay? I can't remember.
Bradbury. I could be wrong though.
It was the little grab on
Yeah.
Juju at the line of scrimmage that, saved the Chiefs. That's where it started. It's the Super Bowl, it's the biggest stage.
Bradbury.
They call a very, very ticky-tacky penalty in one of the biggest moments of the game.
Yeah.
So that's where it started. And then, yeah, people started paying attention after that. And I hope it's not a story. I don't think it will be. I think the Eagles play like a different brand of football now.
Sure.
I think like the way they are carried by their offensive line and the run game, it's going to limit like the bullshit. And maybe that's me just being wishful.
Sure.
Um,
I hope we don't have a single penalty. Just like it's just clean as a whistle. Let them play. Have a nice day. We don't even talk about it. Okay. I
you can
agree
look
with
at
you.
this two ways, right, Tom?
You can, because
Either this is good. This is how the Eagles stop the Chiefs because they are already at 666 for their wins, for their victories. but they're one away from having 666 losses, which would be given to them by the Chiefs, which would be the ultimate flex by the devil himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm inclined to think it's the Chiefs giving them 666 losses. I mean, I think that would be your fault, first of all, because what have you been putting the Chiefs at basically this entire run? 666. So this would be a full-blown self-fulfilled prophecy by one Brandon Perna if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, Everett, yes.
But I think that Kenny Pickett's in this photo, it actually works in the Eagles' favor.
I think curse will go to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Kenny Pickett better build a bunker and never leave. The devil's coming for you, Kenny. I don't know what you did, my friend.
I don't know what he did either, but
I don't think double 666 is a devil thing. I think it's just one 666. You get two 666s, they cancel each other out. You know,
Brandon, didn't you just do a curse last week during Power Rankings and it didn't work? So I don't know if you are the expert.
I'm not an expert. I don't believe in it, so I'm not actually an expert. I'm on the periphery. But it's like it's a good tweet if Cole's comment comes in and gets 5,000 likes.
Yeah.
And like multiple people tagged me in the 666 thing, and I'm just like so slow. I'm like, oh yeah, here, let me tweet it out. And then of course it's like yep, people are into that.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
This has been a narrative that's been going around too ever since the games ended, championship. Perna and I were just talking about that of just like, yeah, people kind of tuned out, right? But that's also generalizing. It is still the Super Bowl, right? So I can see why like a lot of hardcore fans are like, yeah, I've talked about this. Like it's just not the most interesting matchup I think we could have had just because we've seen it. But we talked about this on Monday. I think it's ultimately gonna be a good game. You have two good football teams, right? We talked about it's a different Eagles team than they played a couple years ago. I think like the on-field product is going to be good. I think there's gonna be a ton of casual fans watching because it's still the Super Bowl though. So I don't know if they're really gonna plummet, but I think that there will be a general disinterest. And I think just as creators, like we talked about the Rams-Bengals Super Bowl, right? That was a thing after that Super Bowl and just like the follow-ups and the videos. People are like, okay, just not really, don't really want to engage with it. And then here, we might see a similar thing. Unless the Eagles win. I say all of this, but if the Eagles wind up winning, I feel like there will be an uptick on the amount of interest after the fact. If the Chiefs win again, it's going to be the most boring outcome, and you're going to hear every single which way of, oh, it's rigged, oh, it's scripted, and just like, oh, the leap and all that. And it's going to be a long off season. So
yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
If people are really that upset, I just don't believe they won't watch.
Sure.
The Bills-Chiefs game was the most watched football game, like the second most watched football game outside of a Super Bowl. It was 57.7 million people watched that shit live. Like, people aren't tuning out, they're not looking away. Just to go back to the Patriots hate earlier, if Travis Kelce was the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, then they would probably be above Patriots all time for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like that, man.
I don't mind. Like, I don't mind him when it's him and Jason talking. That grounds me.
Right,
but yeah, like after a football game, his dumb fucking do a little dance, make a little love, like all of his gotta fight for your, like his just, it's so annoying. He's so annoying up there, especially when his team wins. He is not likable in those moments. He is as annoying of a fucking bro as you can have up there.
Alex.
Podcast? Him and Jason? I like them both. But outside of that, because Mahomes to me, he doesn't make me as angry as Tom Brady did.
Okay.
So like after a game, listening to Tom, I'm like, this guy's so fake. Mahomes is just like, yeah, we just it's fourth down. That's Mahomes, just a bunch of, okay, he's fine. Gibberish.
Also, real quick, folks, you don't want to watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like
Yeah.
that's cool. I ain't gonna convince you to watch the Super Bowl. You do whatever. That is your time and your attention. You spend it wherever the hell you want to spend it. That's it.
Not true, Johnny. Not true. Travis Kelce is the guy I pretended to be friends with, so I didn't get bullied.
That's right. That's smart. That's big brain time right there.
I'll get you some beer this weekend, Travis. Don't worry.
Kid with my dad's ID.
I'm sorry. I didn't know thinking Travis Kelce was annoying was a hot take. He is annoying. He is certainly annoying. That can't be a revelation to people.
I really don't watch a lot of him. I think it's like the AFC, like, oh man, when they won the championship, I ain't watching the post game like celebrate. I don't care. Like, yeah, I know he's saying I don't care. It's just
Travis is lucky Jason is his brother for PR.